Boop, ba, doop, ba, dee, pretty doo. Keep it up. How you doing, everyone? Doopa, doopa, doopa dee doo. I'll be back in a second, guys. To your bed, let's go. You don't fucking listen. Are you? I'm back, guys. How you been? I go live every day, you know that. Long time no see. I've been live. You probably been busy, that's the thing. It's alright though. I'm having a dry roll now. A dry? No. Oh, the times to go live. So what times is good for me to go live? So you can go, so I can schedule the times for you as well. I can do both. Oops. What the hell? Oh, you're seeing doctors next week. That's good. I see doctors too. Hi, Harper. I guess Sunday's the best time to go live for me. This day, Sundays at 9 p.m. Hey, cat. Hi, hey, kitty, kitty. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. That's what, and that like button, guys. No, June 1st. June 1st. It's been delayed a month. I told you that already. Cat. I don't determine if I move in. It's HRA. Thank you, J-Man. Trust me, if I had the money to pay for me to move in already, I would have moved in a long time ago. I would have moved in on Friday. But remember, you need first month's rent, then you need a deposit. That's just expensive. I'm having a gyro. Gyros are pretty good. Let me let people know on Discord I'm live. Oh, hi, Sean B. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Sean B. How's your day? This is what pisses me off. You tell them no tomato, and then they put tomato. They added so much tomato. Look how much tomato they put in my gyro. I said no tomato, and then they add tomato. I said no tomato because that gives me acid reflux. People so dumb. How you doing, Marisol? People so dumb sometimes. It wasn't a restaurant. It was like a deli. Fucking morons. Like I said, no tomato. They know, cause the point is, I don't eat tomato because it gives me acid reflux. Yeah, that's a difference here. That makes sense. Yeah, but they should listen to their customers. That's why I don't tip them. I don't never tip the deli man because they don't listen. This is my tip. The middle finger is my tip. Yeah, they don't listen. I don't think they even put onions. They just put lettuce and tomato. Sometimes I feel like taking it back and slapping a guy with it on the face. I think relish is disgusting. Cat. In my opinion. Thank you, Shaw B. I do this on my laptop because for some reason my phone doesn't let me post. Oh. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Let's see what I'm gonna watch. How you doing, JP?
As he should, with two heart faces or whatever. Okay, real quick though. Who said that? Cat's here. You're probably in the vertical streams. So, you guys remember, if you don't want to be in the vertical stream, I do vertical and horizontal. It's this thing YouTube's recommending it for people. So you just do the same stream and it goes to the verticals and it goes to the horizontal. So if you're in the vertical stream where it's like it goes this way and not widescreen, and you don't want to be in there, just go to my lives and get on the other one. I'll send a link here, but just for future, so you know, just go to the other one. Let me just send a link though, really quick. I'll send a link in here, and in mods, maybe if you could do that, if you could share it once in a while and let people know, hey, if you're in the vertical and you want horizontal.
I just watch random people sometimes too.
So that's the horizontal live. And if you guys, hold on.
Let me see what she's talking about.
So you guys know how to do it. You know how to like find the lives and videos on a channel, right? So like, here's my home page. If you're on my home page, oh, this is kind of small. Let me try.
What's the difference?
You have home. Here, let me just make it all the way really quick. It has the home.
Is there a difference? No.
How do I make it just all? Okay. It has home. Videos is where my pre-records are. Lives is right here. So now my home screen has both. So a lot of the times, if I'm actually live in that moment, it'll be right here. And just go to, there's the vertical, horizontal, and then you go to the vertical. The vertical always has this little symbol here. If you want the horizontal or if you want the vertical. So if I am currently live, it should just be on the home page. If not, you just go on the live and you'll see all my lives.
What you doing,
see how
bro?
there's 2 for every one, and you just click on whatever one you want. That's all. Okay.
Interesting.
And then Zerk posts a picture of Rob, February 15th.
Whew. Let me see. Well, that's a lot of Gengars. What the hell? This lady like Gengar that much?
Excuse the Mass News Studio, and I'm still trying to set everything up.
Okay, so we've arrived to the Gengar room, and she wasn't lying, man. This is quite the Gengar collection. Where do we even start?
Well, this over here
This
is
cute, though.
my kind of sealed collection area. It's not all of the stuff that I have, but it's the stuff I've managed to kind of put on display so far. And they're always coming out with new stuff, so it's hard to keep everything
Look.
on display.
Well, dude, I was gonna say, are there Gengar items you don't own?
There are some items I don't
Look.
own, but it's like
That's a
few
lot
and
of
far between.
Gengars, look.
Do you track everything?
It's very difficult to track everything. I've been working on it, but it's very, very hard to. So basically, if I see something I don't have, I just kind of buy it.
Yeah.
It grows and grows over time. It was never my objective to get the most Gengars in the world. I just really liked Gengars, and my personality is kind of like all in on one thing. So I just accumulated a lot over the course of a long period of time. And then all of a sudden, people were like, wow, I think you might have the most.
I think you might be the world record holder. So are you the world record holder?
Well, not officially, because they want you to put all of it like together and tell them all that you have, and I don't really have anything like tracked.
Yeah.
So I have to do all that first, submit it
just
to
cute
them,
too,
they
right?
come and review it. So it's a lot of work to get that. I think the community knows that I have the largest collection, which is what's important to me.
She got the largest collection. Spin around, look at this.
There's even Gengars above you. I started putting stuff on the ceiling because it doesn't fit. There's never enough space as I accumulate more and more stuff.
That's a lot of
Purple walls,
Gengars.
the
I like
whole
Pokemon,
shebang.
but not that
Security
much.
cameras, don't get any funny ideas, guys.
Yeah.
What was the first item you got? Do you remember?
Oh God. I do not remember, to be honest, but I do have an item that I got recently that I really, really love, and I would love to share it with you guys. So this is my favorite Gengar card, and it is signed by the artist, and they drew a little sketch too. So
Gengar
this
is
is
good,
definitely
but
a
it's not my
grail in my
favorite.
collection for sure. I absolutely love this card.
That's amazing.
I don't just collect cards, which is the majority of what most people collect. I collect all sorts of little knickknacks. Basically anything that has Gengar on it or is a Gengar-focused item, I collect it. Plushies, figurines, just random stuff that they print in Japan. I've got some watches, so this is like a Gengar watch.
If Gengar makes an appearance, you buy it.
Yeah, basically. This is
got
a
money
pretty
like that.
expensive item. This was a limited print fossil watch, which was a really popular watch brand, and it comes like serial numbered.
That's crazy.
So there's like a lot of exclusive stuff that comes out. I've got like the Gengar skateboards that they've come out with recently, tons of plushies. I also buy art sometimes, but art is infinite, so I try to be a little hesitant on what art I buy. I've got a lot of figurines over here.
Dude, this is phenomenal. Dude, what's that guy on top of there? He's huge.
That's actually a beanbag chair. Yeah. It's one of my biggest Gengar like plush items.
So
You
what's
got
your
money like
weirdest
that.
item, you think? If you had to pick one.
My weirdest item? room. This little creepy dude is actually, what do you think he is? If you had to
Gengar.
guess, what do you think his function?
Candle.
It's supposed to be a dog toy. It was, does this look safe for dogs? Absolutely not. Yeah, it was actually sold in stores as a dog toy. It was like a bootleg. I don't think Pokemon ever officially like licensed this. This is probably the weirdest thing that I have for sure.
Gengar dog toy bootleg. And that stuff's almost like cooler because you really can't find it. It wasn't official. It's like, good luck.
It's not my favorite item, but it's definitely a weird one I have in the collection.
I like those little Gengar shoes up there. Those old school. Are those like light up shoes or something?
Oh yeah, these old school ones. They probably do light up. I'm not 100% sure.
It's like something I'd wear as a kid.
Secret Lab just released their new chair, so we got a Gengar chair as well for the setup.
Gengar chair. So you were telling me the other day about the Masaki Gengar.
Oh yes. Yes, you want to see that?
Is this a card that you possess?
I do possess it. I actually possess it in its original packaging, in the letter.
I'm gonna need to see that. So for the audience, this is, would you say this is the rarest Gengar or?
I would say it's definitely one of the rarest / most sought after pieces for sure.
So to my knowledge, I'm a noob, feel free to correct me, but this thing came in a crappy little paper envelope, right?
Yeah, it came in an envelope, and basically what you did is you sent in, I think it was like a Bill's PC card and a Haunter, and there were multiple different Pokemon that you could do it with. So like the lower evolution and then the Bill's PC card, and you sent them into this studio and they sent you back the evolution Pokemon in the mail. And the problem was, you know, back then they didn't really, they weren't like very well protected in the envelope. So if you send a card in the mail without like a top loader or like any sort of reinforcement, you can definitely have some problems. So that's kind of where the damage came from and why they're so hard to grade and condition. Also, you'll see it when I show you, but they put them in these little holders, and the corners are what's being held onto the paper, and so you'd get like marks where it was held onto the paper. This is what it originally came in when I bought it on eBay, and I bought it for $250 on eBay, and they just had it slipped in this little cardboard.
What year was that?
Oh God, that was probably like 2016, maybe, something like that.
$250, come on.
This is also one of the skateboard items I was talking about.
250 for a car that's damaged.
Like, it's insane to think about that. There's this much merch just for Gengar.
Yeah.
Times what? How many Pokemon are there? 1,000 and something?
It's a lot of Pokemon. And also one of the creators of Pokemon, their favorite is Gengar. So
really?
they kind of like heavily go on Gengar because it's like one of their favorites. This is the Misaki's Gengar in the original letter that it originally came in. So as you can see here, as I was talking about earlier, we've got these little edges here that keep the card in, but sometimes you got that little pattern on the actual card, which was unfortunate, and why it's so hard to find in like a PSA 10 or any really high grade, because that was such a common effect of being in the letter like this.
I'm just imagining how hard it would be to even take it out of here without messing it up. Like, how's that even possible?
But I think that it's so cool to have it like in the original letter. Like you even have a little Pokemon on the envelope, and you have the copyright stamp as well.
This is the entire envelope?
Yes, this is the entire envelope. You can see the envelope.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So getting one of these, hard enough as is. Getting it without the mailman, playing football with it, even harder. That's amazing. That's probably my favorite thing you own, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites as well.
That is sick. I like this cap here.
I want to buy
Yeah,
that.
that's the vintage one we were telling you about at the store. There's two variants, one with where there's a zipper in his butt, and then the one without.
That's crazy.
I'm about to
It's so
restart.
cool. I appreciate you having us, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
I know it's probably a little stressful letting people into your crazy collection room.
It didn't used to be, but it definitely is now that everything is so expensive. Like, I don't really care about the value of my collection, but it creates kind of a liability now that it's so expensive. Of
course,
because,
yeah.
like, I feel like it's a piece of me, and if anything ever happened to it, I would be, like, devastated. And so it's just more stress than it used to be because I'm never going to sell it. So the value doesn't really matter to me.
100%. No, I know the feeling.
Exactly how we talk.
No one can step foot in my room.
Yeah.
Take your shoes off, wash your hands. Is this just a Crystal Guardian box chilling here.
Oh, so I did. So on my Twitch channel, I do some vintage box breaks. So this is the first vintage box we broke on the channel. It's one of my absolute favorite sets. Crystal Guardian is like one of my favorite eras of Pokemon. Like I like all the Delta Species cards and all of that stuff. And that's actually when I got into Pokemon, was during like that mid era, like Ruby and Sapphire games and stuff like that. These sets are really cool to me.
Beautiful box. What's your Twitch?
It is LED Gengar on all socials, YouTube, Twitch, all that.
Go follow her. Go follow her. Go break some boxes.
So this piece is super cool. This is
Wow,
a
that's nice.
custom Gengar statue that was made for a St. Jude charity streamathon that I did on Twitch with a bunch of other streamers. So basically every year we all get together and we do like a streamathon where we all stream into each other. And it's all to support St. Jude charity. Last year, I think we raised like over $100,000.
Dang, that's so cool.
I think way more than that, like 200,000 or something. It was honestly crazy. But I won this in one of the charity auctions. Somebody that works for St. Jude, Recycled Youth, made it to donate to auction off. So I had to get it for the Gengar collection because it's Gengar. My second favorite Pokemon is actually Giratina. So I put a little like Easter egg shrine of Giratina.
What was your first Pokemon game?
Emerald was my first like main series game, but the game I love the most is Colosseum and Gale of Darkness were my like #1 Pokemon games, and probably to this day my #1 Pokemon games. Those ones have a lot of nostalgia for me.
Pretty sick. Do you have that Shadow Lugia plush?
No, I don't have that one. But I do have the Shadow Lugia. There was a big promo card that they made.
Oh yeah.
And I have that in a PSA 10. So.
The Jumbo.
Yeah, the Jumbo.
That thing's crazy. There's a real Shadow Lugia card out there. it looks comically fake. It's like this big Shadow Lugia. It's like one of those ones you make as a kid where it's like clearly not real. Oh, is this the thing you're talking about, the sleeping bag thing?
Yes, that is the one where his tongue comes out and then it's a sleeping bag.
Unraveling tongue Gengar sleeping bag.
I also think this one's cute because it's just Gengar, but in the form of a croissant. Wee Gengar.
I imagine people send you links of like new Gengar merch every day, all the time.
Yeah. And when new cards come out, people will be like, hey, you want to buy my Gengar card for like over market price? And I'm like, no. Like the new card, it was so inflated when it first came out. It's still pretty inflated now at the time of this video, but people keep on messaging me, asking me to buy it. And I'm like, I'm going to be in the hobby forever. So I don't really mind waiting till I think it's like the opportune time to buy it. But I appreciate people asking me because more opportunities are good. But don't try to juice me for Gengars because I know better.
She knows better than anybody, yeah. Oh, dude. This is the Mario box.
Yes.
It's where the Mario or Luigi Pikachu comes from?
Yes. This one's Mario because it's the Mario exterior. It would be green if it was the Luigi one. I think it's still in there too.
Holy crap. I remember when those things just came out, they were like 50, 100 bucks.
Yeah, it has all the, it comes with all this stuff in there.
Poncho? Or, what are they called?
Yeah, they're ponchos, yeah.
I'm a Pokemon noob, guys, by the way, okay? Still learning my stuff. But I think that's a poncho box. So, at the shop the other day, you were talking about one of my employees pointed you towards a Gengar Mimikyu card. He was like, do you have this card? You're like, oh, yeah, I'm working on a whole binder, or a whole binder page full of those cards. Tell me a little bit about that crazy side quest.
Oh my gosh. So I have one of every Gengar card that exists currently. As they come out with more, I'll get more. But it was just kind of like I had completed that task and I wanted something more to collect to be able to like appreciate. So I decided to try to get one of every language of every Gengar card. And then also I knew that English was going to be a lot easier for me to get. So I decided to get 12 of every English Gengar.
What the hell?
Because, and the reason for those numbers is because I like to keep my collections in the big binders that are 12 on one side, 12 on the other side. So it was going to be 12 English and then one of every foreign language. So it'll be like a complete 24 set on both sides.
Craziest flex I've ever heard, honestly.
I've got to have a goal because I've already done the smaller goal. So.
You beat the game, I think. Hey, it's over. You beat the game. What are some of your favorite Gengar slaps, if they're easily accessible?
They are easily accessible. I have to go into my secret stash to get them, but I can definitely show them. These are some of my favorite slabs. Also, the one I showed you earlier, my new acquisition of that signed Gengar is probably my favorite, but these are some of my other favorites that I picked up over the years. This is a black label Gengar from the Japanese decks. So this was actually, you could only get this by pulling it out of one of like their starter decks. So you had like a chance to get it in the decks.
Such a cool card.
This is actually probably one of my favorite Gengar artworks as well. I just think the way they did the composition was like really well thought out. Cao Cao is like an amazing artist and I really appreciate all their work. And then this is my favorite Gengar artwork, and this is the same art that we had on the signed version, but this one's a PSA 10. And I don't know if you can see it, but it actually is a fart swirl. There's a little swirl coming out of his butt.
Fart swirl is crazy.
This black label I actually graded myself, so this was a really cool, exciting time for me, and it has Gengar right in the corner there. It is actually a Pikachu card that you could only get by entering a tournament in Japan.
Gengar's on it, still counts.
Yeah, Gengar's on it, still counts. This is a Lost Origins staff Gengar. So right here you can see there's a staff stamp. So this one is really cool because this card is not supposed to exist. This card came out during COVID, so there was actually no tournaments at the time. So we never ran any Lost Origins pre-release tournaments where this card was supposed to be given out to us. Some of them somehow got leaked. There are more out there. This isn't like the only one, but the tournaments for them never actually happened. And I think they only got released in Europe because I've never seen any come out of the US. And this is really special to me because I've been a professor for the Pokemon TCG for 10 years. So when this came out, I would have got one because I would have been running pre-releases and stuff. I'm super happy to finally have a staff card that kind of represents my journey staffing tournaments. That is my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then this one's really cool. This is the same Gengar I showed earlier, but it's in, I think this one's French.
Oh.
Yeah, French.
Ectoplasma.
And I just love his name in French. I just absolutely love it. So I always like showing off this card because I think it's super cool. So send me French Gengars. That's what I actually need.
Ectoplasma. That's super cool. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, that one's super sick. The Pokemon sliders.
I'm telling you, man, just the packaging of old merch. This is beautiful.
How it deteriorates over time. It's great.
It's all yellow and moldy. Okay, so this is the real reason I'm here. If everything goes well, I'm gonna buy this from you for quite a bit of money, but honestly, it's pretty freaking sick. I mean, let's check this thing out. First of all, the condition on this thing is very, very good. Normally, you see these things super beat up, sun damaged. I mean, think about it. These were put in Blockbusters back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And kids would come up, mess them up, break the controllers, wipe their boogers on the side. Like, these things just do not exist in clean condition, normally. This one's pretty nice. It even has some of the old Pokemon Stadium signage on the side.
It also has the serial number still on there as well.
Big old Pikachu. It's just beautiful, man. So for those of you that don't know, these machines basically, actually, I don't even really know how they work. So you show up with your cartridge and you develop your photo, right?
We actually have a very dusty box of the cards. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones in here. We got Bulbasaur, we've got Squirtle. That's probably the first time they ever did like a chip like that. I don't even know if they had the credit card chips back then or anything like that. But you'd put that in the machine and then I think it actually tells you the instructions.
Purchase a smart card, put the card in, 15 minutes to print your pictures, and load your game into slot 2, which is slot 2, right here. Okay, yeah, so you plug your cartridge in here.
They had to make it simple for kids.
Hey, I'm a little stupid, I'm getting there. Follow the detailed instructions. Step 3, follow the instructions. Yeah, so basically you bring your Pokemon Snap in, and you can print your photos. It's a pretty cool idea. Like, honestly, kind of ambitious.
Yeah.
Just to promote Pokemon Snap.
I feel like Nintendo's always been a little ambitious with their like creating of games. Like they were like the first one to do like a big handheld console. They were the first one to do like the touchscreen like stuff and different things like that. So I feel like they've always been a little
weird.
Weird.
Love being weird. Even got the original rubber keychain with a cute little Pikachu on there. Cute little fat Pikachu. I think even this thing is like $200-300 by itself. itself, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
I was looking at the individual pieces and I was like, dang. Like, I saw somebody trying to sell just those little pan flips for like $1,000 or something.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. Pokemon's absolutely insane. Are you able to open this thing up and check out the inside?
Pull it here as long as it's on. Yeah, it's good. You can just pull on it.
Whoa. Look at that. Look at all this, man.
And you got even instructions on the inside.
Big old N64 just chilling in here, upside down. Not for resale stadium, by the way. Yeah, this is ancient technology. We're gonna make a deal on this thing. I'm gonna take it home. I'm gonna develop some photos. So, hey, Led Gengar, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Anything I can do for another Pokemon collector, because honestly, it's just, I'm glad it's going to a good home.
Hey, thank you so much. Best Gengar collection in the world.
Yeah, check it out. Led Gengar on all my socials. Come hang out with us. We stream on Twitch 4 days a week, and we're always down to vibe.
All right, we have made it back to the store. We got my dad here. He helped me move this freaking beast into the truck. Let's unload this bad boy and put it inside K-Quarter Games. All right, let's get this thing inside and give it its rightful new home. Look at these renders down here, man. Beautiful.
Pretty penny.
All right, we are back at the shop, and look at all the little accessories and peripherals this thing came with. We got the original cards, all the variations, by the way. Pikachu being my obvious favorite. Look at that cute little guy. We got this little promotional brochure. I'm not sure where that goes on the actual machine, but we have it. Pretty sweet. We got this little laminated, I think it's like an instruction sheet, a full box of the original Pokemon Snap kiosk printer paper. If you haven't seen it already, we've got the machine right here, the Pokemon Snap station kiosk. Even the key has this awesome Pokemon Snap rubber keychain on it. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna move it this way, press it up against the wall, and get this thing plugged in because we gotta see it in action. Stay posted. Ooh, listen to that, listen to that. Look at this ancient technology in here. Ancient relics. Upside down N64 in here with the not for resale Pokemon Stadium right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? This cannot be selected on the Pokemon Snap Station. What do you mean? There you have it, folks. We have done it. The Pokemon Snap kiosk is now living forever in K-Quarter Games. Guys, come on by 2101 Stanford Avenue, Modesto, California, and check this bad boy out in person. Just do not come over here and play it because I'll have to whoop you. So, does the Pokemon Snap kiosk actually print? Honestly, I have no clue. Let's go ahead and try it out. Step 1, grab one of these cute little collectible cards. Let's go with Bulbasaur. These cards should have 1 credit each on them if everything goes according to plan. And you need these credits to actually print the stickers. Okay, for the moment of truth, let's put this card in and see if it has a credit on it. Oh, let's go. Step 2, we're gonna go through this list and take a couple of photos of our favorite Pokemon. Let's get one of our boys, Squirtle. Whoa. Perfect. How about Snorlax? My mic's still on? Gengar. Oh, he's scary in this game. Ew. Okay, look at that. Print. So we can kind of arrange the layout of them here. You can just do 1 of each or 4 of each. Honestly, I don't know what's going on here. Stickers. You can rearrange the order of them, which is kind of cool. Let's just do 1 of each. Okay, so if I did everything right, I'm gonna hit the A button, and these photos are gonna come printed out as stickers. Here we go, for the moment of truth. It's working. Ditto, ditto. Squirtle, Squirtle. Okay, it's going through all the photos we're about to print. This is crazy, bro. It's a crazy piece of technology. Okay, so if it works, we're gonna get 3 stars in the top right corner. This is crazy. Imagine doing this in like 1999. This is crazy. Look, printing. If it works, it's gonna come out of here. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. I hear the mechanisms turning. Look, we got 1 star. That's good. We need 3 stars before it all prints out. Dude, imagine doing this when you're a kid. I'm 28. I'm pretty old, but I don't even remember these machines, man. This is awesome. Okay, 2 stars. We're getting there, dude. We're getting there. This thing actually works. Okay, our credit went from 1 to 0. By the way. Oh, 3 stars. 3 stars. That's it. Yeah. It's got a little bit of smeared ink, but dude, look at that. We got the Ditto, Squirtle, Snorlax sticker sheet printed out successfully. That is freaking awesome. So yeah, to answer your question, the machine works. Fully functional. in its entirety, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to follow for more game collecting and retro game store content. See ya.
How's everyone doing today? Good? I'm alright. Mm-hmm. Oh, now I'm gonna smoke some weed. Smoke some cannabis. Oh. Oh. Whew.
Hello everybody, James here. Now I nearly didn't post a video today, which would have been the first time in quite a few weeks, and since I had nothing to talk about, I actually went and played golf, hence the shirt. Anyway, a few hours ago, ITR Wrestling posted an interview with
Oh. What the hell?
42 million Americans on SNAP benefits are missing out on $50 a month. And that's a big chunk of money. I'm going to tell you 7 purchases that your EBT card already covers that nobody probably told you about. I saw this article that said 20 surprising things you can buy with your EBT. I went through it and I was like, you know what? These 7 that I picked are probably the things that most people on food stamps do not know about. And it's costing you $50 a month. And 2 or 3 of them, taking action on those is going to make a big difference. So today I'm going to walk you through all 7 SNAP eligible items with the exact USDA rule for each. Number 2, show you the double up strategy that could literally double your food stamps budget at no extra cost, and then give you 3 action plans that you can execute in just 10 minutes starting today to start earning more with your food stamps. Why does it matter? Well, prices are high now and people are struggling to make ends meet. And so if you can squeeze $50 a month, that is $600 a year in food stamps benefits by just using your food stamps card, your EBT card differently. Let's get into it. The first three: seeds, online delivery, and restaurants. Now let's talk about it. The first one is that most people don't know that you can use your food stamps to buy seeds to produce food. Now, why is that important? Well, during the spring and summer, a lot of people are like, oh, I want to grow a garden, I want to save on food. Well, you can literally use your EBT card to buy that. And I'm going to take you to the USDA website and show you exactly what the USDA has to say about that, so that you know that this is legitimate. So you go to the USDA website and it talks about what you can buy and cannot buy with food stamps. I'm going to highlight the seeds part for you. Here's it right here. It says seeds and plants, right, which produce food for household to eat. So we're about to enter the spring season. If you have a backyard and you're growing a garden and you've been using your own money, now you can use your food stamps benefits to go buy seeds, and you'll be allowed to do that because you're actually planting to grow food that you are going to eat. That is a critical way for you to be able to get some extra vegetables and fruits and all that back into your diet with your food stamps card. And that's not it. That's just not it. There's more. So
Bye,
let's
guys.
get
I'll come back
into
later. Bye.
back to my